Hey guys, welcome back to the videos. Man, today I got a little bit of a problem. Apparently this wheel, the power steering pump pulley, seems to have broken off. So we're gonna be replacing this wheel. Hold on, let me take it out from here. All right, I just took off the wheel. Wow, that is amazing. Look at that. It just snapped right off of this. That sucks. All right, so I just tied up the belt over here to keep it here because you do not want it coming out from any of those pulleys down there. That is just uncomfortable to put this belt back. So I just tied it up real quick with some tape right here just to hold it in position. So today we're gonna go ahead and loosen up this bolt and take this piece off, and we're gonna be installing a new one of these. Wow. So let's get started. All right, I just hit this little bolt with my breaker bar, and I gotta say that thing is on there, and man, it is on there. It's, you know, from a lot of years, so it's not really coming out, and I don't have a way to keep this from spinning. So I mean, if the wheel was here, I could easily just put like a screwdriver right here to hold the wheel from spinning and then take this off, but man, I don't got nothing to hold it with, so this bolt is really hard. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'm just gonna remove the whole power steering assembly and try to do it on the side. All right, so to remove this power steering pump, I'm gonna remove this bolt right here to take this hose off, and I gotta take this hose off too, which has also two bolts. These are both 10s. This is 10, and then there's two more. This one here is a 12, and I know there's another one down here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see, where is it? It's right here. This is a 12, so there's two 12s in the bottom holding it on, and these two 10s hold the hose, and this one holds this hose. So we're gonna, I'm gonna crack these off camera to take them out. All right, crack these, loosen them up. So I'm gonna take these off, and let me take these off real quick, and we'll start on the next one. One moment. All right, now that I have those two off, we could take this off. It's gonna leak a little, so I'm gonna get some towels to put down here so it doesn't leak. And I know this one is gonna leak also, so let me get some towels. All right, so I put some towels here, so that way when I remove the hoses and they leak, this is the last bolt. That way when I take it off, it doesn't, you know, leak all over the place, because it does have liquid, as you can see, just a little. Let me turn that up right. Keep it from leaking. You know what? Let me put some. Let me put something here to keep it from leaking, and I'll do the other one. Hold on. All right, I put a little tissue in there just to hold it, and I left it upright so it doesn't leak. And now we're gonna remove this one. The thing is that taking this one off, you gotta be careful, because there's like a little O-ring there that you do not want it to fall down. So you gotta take it off slowly and make sure you grab the O-ring. That's why I put the towel like this. I don't want it to lose. So let me pull this one out nice and slow and try to capture that O-ring before it falls. Hold on. All right, so I removed the hose. This is the O-ring. I wanted to make sure I catch this. You do not want to lose this. And this is very important too. So it was here, so I just took it off. It still looks good. I'm gonna try to reuse it. And like I said, you gotta keep this safe, because if not, you'll have the leak from hell. And not only that, but these pumps, sometimes if they're whining too much, I heard that if you just change this O-ring, they'll stop whining. So I'm gonna put this right here, actually. Keep that nice and safe. Okay, and this one just leaked a little, but let me patch this up with some tissue or something just to get it out of the way. All right, so I just, you know, put a little tissue in here just to hold this, and moving it back. Now we're gonna take off the whole power steering pump. So there's two bolts. There's one right here, right below it, above the alternator. This is a 12, and the next one is right here, which is another 12. Let me break those open and take them off little by little. All right, so I just loosened up both bolts. As you can see, is that one down there and that one up there. The only thing is I'm holding the pump because I don't want it to spill this little bit of fluid. But when you take it off, I mean, I need my two hands to do this, but I'm trying to do it with one. But once you loosen up the bolts, as you can see, you just pull it out. Try to keep it straight because you don't want that fluid dirtying all that. But this is how it comes out. Let me try to keep it straight up. Again, once you take it off, try to keep it straight up so it doesn't leak all over the place. But this is the power steering pump, and that's how you remove it. All right, so now that we have it off, I'm gonna hit this bolt right here. This is a 19. I think I got a 19 right here. This is a 19. Let me see. Perfect. I'm gonna hit this bolt right here to take off the rest of this piece of the pulley wheel, and then we're gonna put a new one on. So let me get the other one. All right, this is the new wheel. I just got it. Looks way different. Actually, it looks stronger. This is the parts number in case anybody's doing this and needs to do this. I got this at HondaPartsNow.com. This was the wheel, and I also brought the little nut just because I thought about that nut getting all messed up, trying to take it out. Oh wait, this is the parts number in case anybody needs it. So now we're gonna just take this off and replace the wheel. All right, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is not coming out. This is just a little, wow. I've been hitting this nut and I just can't get it out. So let me see what I can do and I'll come back to the video. All right, I ended up actually taking the water pump around the corner. There's a garage there. The guy was nice enough to clamp this in a machine he had, and he hit it with a torque gun. So he was able to loosen up this this bolt for me, because believe me, I wasn't doing anything. So now this is what you do. You take this off and you just pull this wheel out right here. There it is. Then you take the new one and we just put it in here. Put it in here now. And that looks good. Sorry about the truck. It decides to come right by. Once you put that on, I got the new nut. So we're gonna tighten this up. I believe it's 60 foot-pounds. So I gotta get my torque bar to tighten this up. So once it's tight, we'll put it back on the car. So let me take care of this bolt and torque that down. All right, so I got the wheel on. This was not easy. This is not easy. So now we're just gonna do everything backwards and put everything back. So you'll need the 12 to put it in. Hold on. Gotta switch hands. So what you do now is you put it back here, and oh man, I need my other hand. You know what? I'm gonna have to put this off camera, put the screws in, because I can't hold the recorder and at the same time put the screws. All right, I'm just screwing back the 12s. I'm gonna do this right here. It's not turning. Let me just put these in and I'll be right back. All right, so I just tightened up the 12s real tight. Now we're gonna put the hose back on here. Let me get the, I'll put the hose right here back on this. Oh, let me take out the tissue. Oh boy. This. Oh my God. Oh. All right, so this one, you could just put it right back in there. It'll snap in. Then we're just gonna put the 2 10s back on here. I'll be right back. All right, just torquing these down, tightening these up. Might want to do one and then the other, one and then the other, back and forth, just to make sure it gets on there nice and tight. Oh boy. Make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want no leaks. Just like that. Okay, now we're gonna do this one. Take that tissue out. I'm gonna put this one here. And oh wait, very important, O-ring. Don't forget the O-ring, which is right here. The O-ring. Gotta put the O-ring, make sure it's on there, snugged. I did that with one hand. Wow. Once the O-ring is there, put this back on, put the bolt, hold it in place, and okay, once you tighten this one up, don't go too tight because this is plastic here. You don't want it to break, but just make sure it's on there and it's snugged. And also another thing, when you're putting this on, make sure it's straight, because for me it started twisting all over the place when I was putting this bolt in. So yeah, again, it should be good right there, but I'll keep an eye on it afterwards just in case any leaks. Okay, so right there the power steering pump is on, and now we're gonna put this belt on. All right, so now to do the belt, this is hard because I have to put this breaker bar on this. You need a 14 to put it here and push this tensioner wheel this way, while at the same time putting the belt over this. But you also got to make sure it doesn't come out from down there, and we're gonna fiddle with this. I actually need 2 people. I'm gonna try to find somebody that could probably film, because I want to get the content for you guys. If not, then I'll just do it off camera. All right, guys, this has really been this has really been beating me up. 14 in there. You move the bar this way to loosen it up and put the belt over. I'm very close to doing it, but I don't want to keep going on with the video. Once you move this over, the same way you take off the belt, just move this breaker bar over. It'll move the tensioner that way. Just slide the belt right on, and after that, everything's good. You turn it on and see if it's good. I'll see you on the next one.